tonight's starting lineups. First for the Bruce Red Raiders. Number 2, a junior, Zoe Kometz. Number 4, a freshman, Anna Hadamaki. Number 20, a freshman, Kara Trott. Number 21, a freshman, Grace Schaefer. And number 22, a freshman, Hannah Sunday. The Red Raiders are head coached by Jolyn Frist and Carly Kopras. And now the starting lineup for your Flambeau Falcons. Number 10, a sophomore, Reese Rail. Number 20, a senior, Elizabeth Biller-Stokestad. Number 23, a senior, Raina Vertigan. Number 24, a junior, Sydney Bratnich. And number 54, a senior, Brooklyn Ludischer. The Falcons are head coached by Holly Carlson.
Here. I got a Carter Craig and so. And then shoes on. So I just turn them out on the back and let it go. Choose live. All right. Good evening, Flambeau faithful. We are just kicking off the first of the doubleheader tonight. The Flambeau ladies against the Bruce Raiders. Good take. Lizzie, tough shot inside. Rebounded by number 20. And Sydney Bratnich takes a steal. Pushes the ball up court. Sydney looks outside. Raina. Ooh, just off on a 3. And rebounded by number 4, Anna Hachimaki. Kara Trott brings it up. Defended by Sydney. Ball's passed around the horn a bit. Out to Kara Trott, and she's off. All right, here comes senior Lizzie. Great passing there. All right, and we got an and one opportunity. What a beautiful pass by Reese Rail into Brooklyn Ludischer. I'm happy to say I'm joined in this game by a freshman here at Flambeau. Carter, how you doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, is this your first time on the mic?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate you joining me because it's hard to carry a broadcast by yourself, but you just chime in when you see something you want to comment on, and I'll kick it to you here and there, and we'll get some commentary going. All right, so we got a 2-0 game, and number 20, Kara Trott, pass it around. Shot from the outside is good. That's a 3-pointer by number 2, Zoe Kometz. Brings the score 3-2, and the Raiders have a steal. They look inside, and Brooklyn's there. Over to Reese. Reese pushes ahead to Sydney. Defense is there, and travel is the call. Not sure about that call. What do you think? It was tough.
It was really close.
Yeah, it was close. So you just had some wrestling practice?
Yep.
How'd that go?
Every night.
Every night?
Get really tired afterwards.
Oh, I bet so. You got to be hungry. Did they feed you?
No.
Oh. Well, I appreciate you coming in and broadcasting.
Yep.
You need to take a dinner break. You don't hesitate. All right, we got a foul on the inside here. And looks like number 20, Kara Trott, to the free throw line. Two dribbles, and nothing but net. I always think it's nice they do that tradition of getting the fives from the teammates.
Yep.
And the second shot, up and good again. We do not want to foul her. All right, ball's inbounded to Sydney. Sydney looks ahead. And here comes Lizzie. Oh, off, but Brooklyn's got it. Out to Sydney, looking around. Inside to Lizzie Biller, and boy, she cannot get the call. There it is. Third time's the charm. As Lizzie was going strong there. It's good to see that, Carter, because sometimes, you know, when the shot's not falling, you just gotta take it to the basket and hope you can get a free throw. Did you play a little bit of basketball?
I have not. No,
Okay.
it really never struck my interests.
No, not your thing, huh?
No.
Well, I tell you what, you got the best seat in the house here.
Yep.
First free throw is slightly off. Score remains 5-2. Raiders on top. It's good to see the stands are filling up here. We got a big night of basketball. Doubleheader, and Flambeau Senior Giles Grothausen is going for its 1,000th point this evening. History might happen here tonight.
Yeah, not many people get 1,000 points in high school.
No, I've heard possibly only 10 in Flambeau's history, so this is important. All right, but back to the game at hand. Second free throw's in. It makes it 5-3. Sydney's ready on defense. Raiders pass it around, and out of bounds, Flambeau ball. Ball goes up ahead to senior Raina Bergen, up to the other senior, Brooklyn. Back out to Sydney, and slightly off, but rebounded by Reese Rail. Oh. Tough rebound inside. Lizzie had a good shot there, just didn't quite go. Oh, Sydney, great defense. And Reese, look at that hustle. Hopefully that inspires. I think when I see a play like that, it's got to inspire her teammates a little bit, that kind of effort. What do they do in wrestling when you see one of your teammates do something hustling?
You yell too.
You yell too?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
2 points, takedown.
Oh, I see. Well, I've never commented on a wrestling match before. Now, if it was WWE, I could probably do that. But up ahead to Brooklyn. The defense is there, but it's going to remain Falcon ball. Oh, Lizzie's off from 3. Rebounded by the Raiders. Top screen there. That could have been worse, but Sydney survived that one. Good defense, but Lizzie's down. She looks to be okay, though. Sydney with the rebound, looking up ahead. There's Reese. Pump fakes back to. And it was a good pass, just a little bit off on the finish. But Lizzie did not give up, and she fights for the ball, and that's what we like to see. You can't give up when it's not going your way, right?
Yep.
All right, Flambeau is inbounding. Inside to Reese. What a beautiful play. I'm going to give Coach 2 points on that one because that looked like a well-executed play. I think they practice that every day. And that ties the score up at 5-5 with a little over 14 minutes to go here. Drive inside, good hands by Reese, knocking it loose. And Sydney's there to knock another one loose, but Raiders hold on. Deep bomb, and it's off, and Brooklyn with another rebound. Over to Sydney. To Lizzie, looks up ahead to Brooklyn. Raina pops for 3 again. Oh, and it's off. You know, when it's senior year, you get to shoot as many threes as you want. At the beginning of the year, I remember asking Raina if she was going to shoot from the outside, and she said it's not my game, but I think a coach wants her to shoot it if it's open. And shot is good by number 4, Anna Hatamaki. Makes it 7-5. Raiders ahead by 2. Up ahead to Raina. Finds Reese on the drive. Reese into Brooklyn. Oh, how did that pop out? Can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
All right. Dribbling in.
I'm going to roll this game right
game once, you'll never have to turn.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Oh,
Appreciate
my
it.
pleasure.
I really do.
Yeah, thanks for letting me. All right, and Raiders remain with the ball. A 2-point lead. Defense by Sydney is tight. And Lizzie had her hand on the ball, but out of bounds to Bruce. They're looking inside. We got some substitutions here. That's number 40, Maddie Baker, in for Flambeau, and as well as number 14, Ella Grodhausen. A couple of sophomores into the game here. Let's see if they can get some more baskets to fall. Ella's on the defense. She chips it away. And we've got a fast break. Ella's in. Oh! Thought there could have been some contact, but maybe not. And Bruce brings it back up. Out for a three-pointer, and it's in!
Made by Hannah Sunday.
Thank you, Carter. Well done. Makes it 10-5 Bruce on top, and Ella takes a spill, but she's back up. They're playing hard out there. All right, back out to Ella for three. Not this time. Rebounded by Bruce, and there was some good pressure there. They're hustling, the Falcons are. All right, ball's out of bounds. Remains with the Raiders. Carter, what do you think about the energy so far out here?
It's been pretty good. It looks like there's been some bad blood between these two teams.
Yeah, they're playing tight. They're playing tight, that's right. I feel like we've had a lot of good shots, we just couldn't get them in. Oh, off, and Lizzie taps it away, but Raiders hold on. Again, Lizzie hits the floor, but she's back up. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a chance for the rare 4-point play. Was that a three?
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah, there it is. It's been scored a three and a free throw for number 20, Kara Trott. All right, free throws off, and we've got the ball. It's Flambeau down 13-5 here. Ton of time to go. Lizzie drives in, it's off, and Ella fought for it but couldn't come up with it. Again, it's number 20, Kara Trott, going coast to coast. She's having quite the early game here. Flambeau finds themselves down 15-5, 12 minutes to go, but still a lot of time. So if you're Flambeau's coach, Carter, what are you telling the team at this point?
Well, it's kind of hard because I don't know a lot about football, but keep on
Basketball, you mean?
Well, basketball, sorry.
That's all right.
Mind space.
Yeah.
Just keep going hard and try to make your shots a bit more focused.
There you go. Yeah, you don't want to lose your composure. Easily could be a closer game. We just had a lot of close layups that just didn't go in. I would tell them they're playing the right way, and you just got to trust that the shots will fall eventually. Keep doing the right things. Especially, it's nice to see senior leader Lizzie Biller's already hit the floor multiple times, and she's still in the game, still fighting. All right, ball's inbounded. We're back in action here. Sydney sees Ella. Ella finds Lizzie. Defense comes out. Sydney with a pump fake. Out to Ella. Puts it up from three, and it's butter for Ella Grodhausen. That's kind of special, tonight. There's a lot for her family to be excited about, but it's good she's not being overshadowed. Big shot there. Especially as the Falcons found themselves down by quite a bit. It was a big shot to get us back in this. Lizzie throws it ahead. Oh, and Ella somehow does come up with it. And there's a battle. Looks to be a jump ball here, yep. Refs are signaling jump ball, but Bruce will remain in control. I've noticed that seems to be a strategy of the Falcons, is the throw aheads and trying to catch the defense a little bit unaware. All right, the ball's passed around a little bit, and good defense. There you go. Great defense by Ella, and the Falcons will take over the ball. Down 15-8, 11 minutes to go. Inbound to Brooklyn, over to Lizzie B. Here comes Lizzie. Ella, is she going to pull the trigger? No, not yet. Lizzie throws it in Brooklyn, and that's what I like to see. Now, if I were the Falcons, I'd be trying to do that because Brooklyn's got a couple really good looks. I think that's the first one to fall, but, I mean, you take your chances on a shot that close. And defense! And, again, Lizzie hits the floor, and she's up, and she's ready to keep going. Teammates support her. That's the kind of effort you want to see out of a leader. If I didn't have a job to do, I'd be up cheering right now myself. Well, it's like we were saying in class, you know, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. And it's that kind of effort that really fires you up, win or lose, just to see the kind of heart that people put into these games. All right, Ella dribbling in. She's body, but she keeps the ball alive. Out to Sydney, and it's off.
And it's up.
Substitution for the Raiders here. For the Falcons, we still have got the sophomore connection of Maddie Baker and Ella in off the bench, along with the starters. Like to see them work the ball into Brooklyn again. All right, drive in, and Kara Trott off that time. Rebound over to Ella. Ella pass over Sydney. Back to Ella. And that is a... All right, well, there you go. It wasn't Brooklyn, but it was the other big, the forward, Maddie Baker. They throw it into her, and she got a nice look there. And she got fouled, so I'll put her at the line. Feeding the post, that's called. It's a tough pass to do, and a lot of people have trouble with it, but that was a nice feed there. There you go, first free throw's in. And Maddie is true on 2, and that brings us to 15-12. Number 20, pass it over, looking for someone, tough defense, and Ella goes down, she's back up, Brooklyn's there, shot from the outside, off, and Brooklyn comes away with the rebound. Here we go, up ahead to Sydney, finds Ella, that's her spot, oh, not that time. They look inside, and Brooklyn's there. And fight for the ball. And I can't see it. Sounds like Bruce's coach wants someone to shoot more, is what I was gathering there. Charger? We got a charger here? All right. Flambeau takes over the ball, and we got a new player. Ava Hughes is in the game. Maddie Baker on the inside, back to Brooklyn. She pauses for a second, it's off, but there you go. Way to go, Brooklyn. Way to stick with it. And that brings us to 15-14 with Flambeau down just 1. There's a pick there. Pick her up. If I were Flambeau, I'd keep my eyes on number 20 because she is a bucket getter, if you know what I mean. Ella pump fakes it. junior. Ava Hughes looking for a screen here. Knocked away, but Ella stays with it. Out to Ava Hughes. Good pass. Sydney into Maddie. There we go. Nice teamwork, girls. That is good basketball right there. Down just 1, 8 minutes to go. Another rebound for Brooklyn. Not sure how many she's got, but quite a few. Up ahead to Ava Hughes. She drives in. What a pass. Well, I tell you what, Ava Hughes has provided a spark for the Falcon ladies as they now take the lead, 18-17. Now, you talk about a story. How about staying with it and chipping away little by little the right way? I think what we've seen here is teamwork and passing is what has brought the Falcons into the lead here. What do you think, Carter? What have you seen? What have you seen so far?
So from what I've seen, some of
Well, take a minute.
Yeah.
You think about it. Like I was saying, I just like to see that they're moving the ball inside and getting the inside shots. And that Ella 3 was nice too, but you know, some days the three-pointer is not going to fall, and you gotta do the simple things. I noticed we have another Flambeau legend, Miss Carly Olson, is there coaching for the Bruce Raiders. Did you ever have her as a teacher or anything?
for track and field, yes.
Oh, great. I should try to get her on the broadcast at some point. She's always fun.
Yes, she is.
She'd probably get us canceled though within a few minutes.
Probably.
All right, we're back in the action here. I'm glad to see that Ava Hughes is still out there because I really think when she came in, the ball started to move around a little better. So let's see if we can keep this going. And senior Raina Bertigan is back in the game as well, wearing the famous number 23 jersey. Ava, intense defense, and it looks... Ooh, I thought that might have been our ball, but Bruce remains with the ball. All right, passed inside, and loose. Looks like it remains with Bruce. Ball's passed out into the corner. Dribble in. Number 21 to 40. There's the hot hand. Drives in with the D's on it. Oh, Ella, what a steal. And Ella Grothausen converts off the steal. She looked kind of like Scottie Pippen out there on that one. If you don't know him, he's a Chicago Bull legend. Michael Jordan's teammate. What a defensive play, and she was able to finish. Nice to see. All right, look inside. Oh, good play by the Raiders. And travel is the call. Flambeau seems to have the momentum here. I believe in momentum in sports. I think it's a serious thing. Do you find that to be true, Carter?
Yeah.
And how about in wrestling? Is momentum a factor?
Very much so.
Yeah?
If you don't have momentum, you can't do anything.
Sure. All right. Pass taken away, but Flambeau gets it right back. And Sydney looks into Brooklyn, but a little too much traffic that time. But I tell you what, we lucked out, and Bruce was not able to corral the ball, so we'll get it back here. I like the idea, but just too much traffic around Brooklyn at that time. City out to Lizzie. Oh, off from three. And we've got almost a fast break, but Raina hustles up from behind and knocks it out. Now, not to compare everybody to Chicago Bulls, but Raina Bertigan, her games always reminded me of Dennis Rodman. If you don't know who he was, he played with the Jordan Bulls. He was a wild, defensive, rebounding kind of guy. Raina brings that sort of physical energy to the game. All right, kicked out to the shooter, Kara Trott, and she puts it in, but Brooklyn's there. There you go, and she gets the rebound. Up ahead to Lizzie. She's pushing. She's pushing hard, and the defense is there. And it's going to move, go ahead to the Raiders, but the teammates are there to pick Lizzie up. You got to like the aggressive play that we're seeing out of her. All right, Bruce moves it ahead. Down 3, 6 minutes to go. Carrot Trot goes inside. And Brooklyn is there. Great defense out of Brooklyn. And Lizzie gets her hands on the ball. Looks like out of bounds, remaining to Bruce. And Carrot Trot puts up tough one, rebounded by Raina. There you go. Like I said, that Dennis Rodman rebounding spirit. Sydney finds Ava Hughes. Ava drives in, and it's off. Off of White. All right, Bruce is going to remain with the ball here. All right, we got some substitutions here. Looks like Junior Evelyn Keepers making her first appearance in the game, and Reese Rail. Yep. Thank you. Reese Rail's back in there. All right, Brooklyn on the inside. Ooh, nice pass. But oh man, Raina Bergen. We'll see you on Sports Center tonight. Did you see that block?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awesome.
She got up for that one. Over to Reese Rail. Reese takes a dribble. Back out to Raina. Raina finds a cutter. Keepers up, off. All right. Carrot Trot with the rebound, and she trots ahead. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Probably not the first time she's heard that. Oh, tough rebound on the inside. Come on, Raina. And travel is the call. Back to Flambeau. We got 5 minutes to go here. Tight game. Flambeau ahead 20-17. All right, Reese surveys the court. Up ahead to Sydney. Sydney.
Out on White.
Sydney threw it ahead, but Flambeau's not able to corral it, and it'll go to Bruce. It's great to see all the fans out here today. What do you think that would feel like to play to a full packed house like this?
You're really motivated to do your best. 20. And
Off, and who else but Raina with the rebound. And there's that play again, I say, where they fired ahead, but a little careless on that one. I want to stick with that crowd motivation idea. So as an athlete yourself, do you feel like you notice when you're competing whether there's a big crowd or not?
so in wrestling, no, because you're too focused on if they're going to shoot or what you're going to do next. But in football and track, it definitely helps you do your best.
Motivates you, huh? And were you playing on varsity this year in football? Excellent.
Well, I mean, everybody played on varsity a little bit.
Sure. Remind me, what position you play?
A little bit of everything, wide receiver, linebacker.
All right, shots in there by number 21, Grace Shaper, making it 20-19. Up ahead to Brooklyn. She finds Raina. And Raina can't get it to go. Keepers with the rebound. Over to Brooklyn. And they're fighting, and they just can't get it in. Tough luck on that one. A couple good looks. All right, ball's passed around. Good defense by Reese. And it looks like Flambeau will take over ball. And Lizzie Biller's back in. She had a short rest there, but feel like as the leader of her team, you don't sit much. Pass ahead to Maddie. And she takes a drive, but it's knocked out of bounds. Flambeau will remain with the ball. All right, Lizzie's driving in. Some contact, but no call, but Raina is able to keep the ball on our side. That's what we like to see. Reese looks inside. Lizzie. Oh, buckets. Nice shot there by Lizzie Biller. And that makes it 22-19. Flambeau ahead by 3. All right, number 2, Zoe Kemitz. Pass over 22. Back to 20. They've done a good job of, defending her well after some big shots. They look inside, and we got a taste of our own medicine on that one, didn't we, Carter?
Yep.
Good ball work, good ball movement, and nice shot on the inside. 22-21, 3 minutes to go.
Flambeau up by 1.
That's right. Looks like we got some little dribblers. They're going to give us a show maybe at halftime. This looks exciting. All right, Raina.
Lizzie. Out to Reese. Oh, and it's a ball.
It's called a block, so that'll remain Flambeau ball.
Out to Lizzie. Lizzie makes the shot, and it's good.
All right, big shot there coming up on halftime.
25-21, Flambeau up by 4.
It's good to see Lizzie relaxing and hitting her shots. I know she was frustrated early because I think she thought she was getting fouled and not getting the calls.
Yep.
And shots off, and Maddie Baker gets the rebound over to Raina. Tough defense, but they get it ahead to Lizzie. She brings it up.
Oh. And Maddie was not expecting that pass.
That's right. Could have been worse.
Drives in and makes it in.
You can't fault our defense. That's a tough shot, and it makes it a 2-point game.
Out to Raina.
Raina drives in.
Passes it, and inside.
A little baby in the front row almost caught that one.
Yeah.
They say when you bring your baby to the front row, you gotta be ready to go. All right, number 20, Kara Trott brings it up. Ball's passed around a little bit. Number 22 fumbles out. We got a new player into the game. That is number 12, Rhea Frafcher. Her first appearance. Rhea is a sophomore. That's right. Okay. No freshman on this team here. Do you know of any good freshman basketball players?
I really haven't been to any games, so I have not.
I think Erica Ruby is quite the athlete from what I've seen. She'll probably be on the team next year. All right, ball is inbounded. Good defense by Sydney. And she moves away inside, and foul call. So it looks like number 20, Kara Trott, is going to the line again. First one is off the back of the rim. Brooklyn's back in the game for Maddie Baker. Second shot is off as well. Raina with the rebound. And here comes Rhea Frafcher. Over to Lizzie.
Back to Sydney. Out to Raina again. Raina makes a shot.
Good rebound by Sydney. Back out to Lizzie. 3 in a row. No, not that time. Raina just can't quite get the rebound. And here comes Bruce up ahead. Shots off, rebound. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all tied up. Whoa, we got a baby. Okay.
Minute on the clock.
Thought I was going to have you go in the court and grab that baby.
Lizzie out to Rhea.
All right.
Rhea passes it back to Lizzie. Out to Raina. Back to Lizzie.
Good drive.
Lizzie drives in.
Oh, shots off. And Bruce is not able to connect on the pass, so Flambeau will take back over here. 40 seconds to go, tied 25-25, first half.
Back to Sydney.
All right, we've got a foul, so Brooklyn is going to the line here. It's off, but Rhea collects the rebound. She's pressured. And it's out to... Wow, Lizzie
Gets it.
Double dribble is the call. To be honest, I didn't see that one, but I couldn't believe she was like shot out of a cannon to pick that ball up. All right, Bruce takes over. 26 seconds to go.
Now Bruce is up 27-25.
Thank you, Carter. 13 seconds to go. Rhea dribbles up. Over to Reyna. Rhea to Reyna. That's interesting. Over to Lizzie. Inside to Brooklyn, but it's knocked out of bounds. 3 seconds to go. I'm hearing that the scoreboard's not showing up on the live stream. We apologize for that. It is currently 27-25. Bruce ahead.
Out to Reyna.
3 seconds to go.
Back to Sydney.
And that'll do it. So it's a game of runs here. Bruce got out early. Flambeau came back, took the lead. And at halftime, Bruce is going up 2 points. And we'll see where this game goes. We'll take a little pause here. You go ahead and get yourself some food. I'm sure you're hungry. And we'll be back in a little bit, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. 17 and a half to go in the second half here, and Flambeau is down 2. Ball's inbounded to senior Lizzie. Brings it up. Looks inside. Ball's thrown around, and Lizzie puts up the 3, and that is in. And that puts Flambeau ahead 28-27. Big shot right there from the senior. Good to see. The Raiders look inside. Brooklyn's all over it. Ball is going to remain with the Raiders here. And my color commentator, Carter, is back. Got himself some sugar just to fire him up. He missed a 3-pointer by Lizzie that put us ahead, as you can see here. 28-27. Game of runs continues.
Sydney taking it down. Oh.
Ball's knocked out of bounds.
White's ball.
All right, ball's into Lizzie. Out to Sydney. Looks inside. Now that is some of that beautiful Flambeau teamwork that I like to see. That was a really good pass by Sydney into Reese Rail for the finish. Flambeau up by 3 now. 30-27. And fight for the ball. Sydney comes away with it. And Flambeau will take over possession. Sydney with it. Looks up ahead to Reyna. Reyna up ahead to Brooklyn, and a little too much zip on that pass. That's the thing about Reyna. She plays like she lives, all heart. Oh, Lizzie almost had a steal there, but Bruce maintains control. Shots up, it's off. And rebound by Sydney, over to Reyna, back to Sydney, and up ahead to Lizzie. Lizzie looks at it, but it's a bit deep. Over to Sydney, puts up the 3, and it's in. Some would say Sydney might remind you of a bit of a John Paxson, for another Chicago Bulls reference. She's the leader out there and doesn't shoot often, but when she does, it's a good shot. So Flambeau has opened up a 6-point lead here, 33-27, 15 and a half to go. It was fun to go over to the small gym and check out a little of that JV game. That was tightly contested too. I tell you what, when Flambeau and Bruce get together, I think they bring out the best in both sides. All right, so 15 and a half to go. And Bruce inbounds the ball. Good defense by Sydney on number 20, Carrot Trot. Ball goes inside, but Brooklyn's there. What a back. Ooh. That was a really nice backdoor cut, but Reese Rail was on top of it, and Flambeau takes over.
Brooklyn wide open. Sydney to Lizzie. Back to Sydney.
Inside to Brooklyn. Inside to Reese. There we go. Just like the coach drew it up. It's good to see the girls smiling. Up 8 now. And ball's inside, and somehow number 4, Anna Hatamaki, comes up with that one. Wow, great catch. With some pressure, it's out of bounds. Looks like Flambeau will remain the ball. All All right, Sydney surveys. Over to Lizzie. Defense is out there quick, and she drives in. Over to Raina, inside to Reese, and Reese is feasting in the second half. Shout out to the Falcons for making the right passes and getting the ball into Reese for finishes. All right, ball's passed around the horn a bit. Drives in. Nice play by Anna Hatamaki. And Bruce takes over. Flambeau needs to keep their composure here. The lead's been cut in a little bit. It's 37-31 as we have a shoe time break here. I noticed the band got a few members. Shout out to Jacob Volk and Justin Baker here. Tight defense, knocked out of bounds. All right, ball is inbounded and thrown inside to Hatamaki again. Reina taps it out, but Bruce remains. And again, Hatamaki is really making a difference here in the second half. She's just going to the basket and making things happen, and now she finds herself at the free throw line here. 37-31, Flambeau on top. First free throw's off.
Doesn't make it. Brooklyn gets it out to Lizzie.
Lizzie's dribbling up into traffic. Pulls it back.
Out to Sydney.
Look inside to Reese.
Reese.
Can't quite hold on to it.
Back to Bruce.
If you were to guess how many rebounds Brooklyn has here today, what would you guess?
So far about 20.
20, maybe. Maybe a little optimistic, but yes, quite a bit. Shot went in there, so we're at 37-33, and Lizzie drives in hard, hits the floor again. It's got to be her fourth or fifth rug burn, but she's no worse for wear. She's doing what she has to do as leader of this team. When things aren't going well, sometimes you just got to drive the basket. And here she goes to the free throw line. First one is good. 38-33 Flambeau.
Second one's good.
That's right. So it builds up a 6-point lead. Liz is going to take a quick rest here, looks like. And who's in the game? Ella Grothausen is back in the game. She had a couple big plays earlier in the first half.
Looks like Madison Baker is back in too.
Thank you. That's why you're paid the big bucks. Brooklyn defends well, blocks it, and out of bounds. Looks like Bruce is going to remain with the ball on that one. All right, ball's inbounded. Inside, tough defense. Oh, but Flambeau just cannot grab that rebound. Ball's passed around a bit. Good defense by Reese, moving her feet well. Perimeter, 21, throwing around a bit. Good job by the Falcons. And off and rebounded by Ella. Ella Grothausen pushes it up, and Reese sets the screen. Ella goes in. Good pass, and a finish by Maddie Baker. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. That one might be on SportsCenter tonight. the sophomore connection on that.
It's now 41-33. Falcons up by 8.
That's right. And
Rebounded by Ella again.
another rebound, and she pushes ahead again. There's a trailer, and she didn't see it, and here comes Bruce. All right. Good D by Maddie Baker with the block, and it goes inside, and there's a foul on the play. Number 20, Kara Trott, again for Wine. First one bounces in. Makes it 41-34, I believe.
Ava Hughes now in for Reese Rail.
Ava also had quite a big spark for the team earlier. Up ahead to Ella. She drives hard. Oh, just a little too much on that one. I think she expected a bit more resistance. She was going full steam, and there was no one there, and just couldn't control it. Bruce takes over, down by 7, 11 and 40 to go.
Sydney with the recovery.
And what a play there. The steal and the 2 points by Sydney.
Shot by 40. It's good. Score is now 43-36. Falcons up by 7.
And there's a battle for the ball. Looks like number 40, Maddie Baker, fighting for the Falcons, and timeout. Whew. We need a break. I know I needed a break better. Great game out here. High scoring too. I don't know the average score of the girls' basketball games, but I feel like this is a high score with 11 minutes to go. Been a lot of action, I'll say that much. What would you guess is the high score for the Falcons here today?
Well, everybody's made such a great effort and so many baskets, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I think the scoring's been distributed quite evenly. I would probably guess Lizzie or Brooklyn, but yeah, I'd be interested to see the box score here, because I feel like a lot of players have contributed double digits. All right, Sydney's got the ball back. Looking into Brooklyn, back up to Sydney, puts up the 3, and
Nothing but net.
That's right, another net. And that builds a 10-point lead for the Falcons with 10 and about a half to go. All right, the ball is dribbled up, and it's loose in the court. It's coming to us. And my color commentator, you folks couldn't see it, but he got his foot on the ball there. Great effort. All right, 13 good inbound the ball, defended by Sydney. And she's looking in, looking in. Number 40 thinks about it, drives in, pulls back. Sydney playing great defense. Tough basket, but travel is the call on that one. And if you could see the Bruce coach, the frustration of sports. It was a great drive, but it did look like she shuffled the feet there at the end. All right, Flambeau going to inbound again. Sydney into Ava Hughes, tight defense. And it looks like we will be turning the ball right back over. A lot of shuffling of the feet out here in midway through second half here. All right, ball's inside. Looks like a foul in Brooklyn here. And it's going to be some free throws for Milena Anderson, number 40. This one is off. Score remains 46-36. Flambeau ahead by 10 with 10 minutes to go. Second one's off, and Flambeau will take over the ball. Ball's inbounded, Sydney. Over to Hughes. And another turnover. Flambeau's going to need to calm down here, protect their lead, and just try to get some nice, good, clean shots on the inside. But it's good to see Abe and Sydney talking it over. Number 21 looking inside again to Hatamaki, and it is going to go to Flambeau. There's my color commentary. Quick on the ball. Let's keep the game going. Do you get paid double for that?
I have no idea. With a deep pass.
Oh, Brooklyn just can't quite grab it. And shot on the outside. And a Hatamaki again. And Bruce is not giving up. That makes it a 7-point game. Collision here. And they come off the court. Bruce getting a good ovation from their supporters here as they have fought their way back to only down 7. All right, timeout. Hopefully Flambeau is trying to get more of a control on what they're doing. We've had some turnovers here. It'd be nice to see them get some more shots on the basket. As we said, it's been a game of runs. Now I'm hoping that those runs can stop and the Falcons can just stay in control here. It's good to see a good amount of seniors out supporting the Flambeau team. What about the freshmen? Do you see a decent amount of your freshmen out here?
Not that I can see, no.
All right. You better call them. Get the freshmen out here. This is Bruce. The Catalina wine mixer out here. Let's go. All right, folks. 46-39, 9.5 to go.
It looks like Lizzie's back out on the court.
Yep, she doesn't get a long rest, and unfortunately there's another turnover. But Ella, in true Ella fashion, fights and gets the ball to a jump ball. And it's going to go to Bruce. I like that she didn't give up on that one, but we gotta get control of what we're doing out here. Lizzie is all over their scorer, number 20, and unfortunately gets whistled for a foul on that one. But you gotta give some credit to Kara Trott on that. She did not give up, and she fought for that ball. First one is off. Second shot is it? Yep. Makes it a 6-point game here.
And now it's red ball.
And Brooklyn comes up with a steal. All right. Ball's back to Flambeau. Let's see if we can get a decent shot this time. It's good to see we got 30 people out here watching tonight, our YouTube feed. Thank you so much for checking in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to give you the best broadcast we can.
Reese Rail coming in for Sydney.
It's commentator Carter Carillion. And almost turned over, but they hold on to it. Inside of Brooklyn to Maddie Baker.
Madison.
Off the backboard and in. Great team play by the Falcons there. Pushes the lead to 8 points with a little over 8 minutes to go. 48-40. Ball's kicked around. Maddie Baker, good hands on that one. You know it's a serious game because it looks to me like Mr. Zeman has showed up for the ball game. All right, ball is passed around the horn a bit, and Brooklyn comes up with it. Up ahead to Ella. Over to Lizzie for 3, and nothing but net. What a big shot there by Lizzie. Ice cold with that one.
Leaving the Falcons up by 11.
That's right. And great defense by Ella Grothausen. Shout out to Michelle Rail, always supporting us on this broadcast. We are happy you are listening and watching out there. We'll do our best. All right, ball's inside, and it's loose. Number 22 pushes ahead. Over to number 2, Zoe Kemetz. Ball's passed around the horn.
Shot by 22.
And that one is a little bit short, so Flambeau will take over with an 11-point lead here. All right, Reese Rail to inbound. Ball's into Lizzie. Up ahead. Maddie up to Brooklyn. Great ball movement. And it's just too bad because that looked like quite the shot there, but it's waved off. Foul, and unfortunately it doesn't look like Ella's going to get free throws on that one either. All right, ball's out to Lizzie. Another three-pointer. This one's off. Look at the fight by Reese Rail. Now that's the kind of stuff that inspires your teammates. She came out of nowhere for that one, and looks like Falcons will remain with the ball. Ella looks in, throws it out to Reese. From the outside, it's off and out of bounds. That's all right, Reese. You fought for that one. You deserved it. Okay, Raiders take over. 51-40, 7.5 to go.
Two drives in.
Good pass into traffic.
Routine.
Ella's all over it, and
There's the foul. Two free throws for Kara Trott again. First one's good.
I don't know how many points Kara Trott has, but she has been a huge factor in this game. And I could tell from a strategic standpoint, the Falcons have really done their best to try to minimize her scoring here.
Yep.
All right, looks to be a timeout and some substitutions. Senior Raina Vertigan a.k.a. Dennis Rodman, is back. And she's got a plan. All right, Raina inbounds over to Ella Grothausen. Ella dribbles up, and that's a block on Bruce.
White ball. Bruce down
Throws in inside of Maddie Baker, and Ella sticks with it, but it's taken away. Wow, and look at the fight by Ella Grothausen. She will not give up. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Multiple efforts. That's the kind of stuff you really like to see. Looks like some more free throws for number 21, Grace Schaefer. We got some subs coming in for Bruce here. Her shot is off. I can see the Flambeau boys are getting ready to go. Ball's passed around over to Ella. Dribbles up. Takes it back out. And looking in. And looks like the Raiders will take over. Red Raiders. Pretty cool name. I hate to say it to our rivals, but it's a pretty good team name they got over there. All right. The Red Raiders dribble in. And number 20, Kara Trott. You know, she's open when she steps in the gym, Carter. All right, up to Brooklyn, over to Maddie. Maddie looking around. Inside to Brooklyn. And Flambeau comes right back. You love to see it. They kept their composure after that big shot, and the lead is still at 8. 53-45 Flambeau with 6 minutes to go. Ball's passed around the horn a bit.
Shot.
Shots up. Rebound by Hadamaki and a foul, seems like. All right, we got some substitutions. Ella Grothausen's out, along with Maddie Baker. And we've got Junior, Ava Hughes, and Sydney Borotnich back in the game. 6 minutes to go. Second one's off, rebounded by Brooklyn, up ahead to Reese.
Out to Sydney.
Yep, right around half court. She dribbles it up. Over to Raina.
Back to Sydney. Back to Raina. Back to Sydney. Out to Ava. Back to Sydney. Over to Ava. Over to Raina. Sydney again. Out to Reese. To Sydney. Back to Raina.
Almost like Falcons doing some keep away. Ava Hughes pops it off. Brooklyn with the board. That's off. Reese Rail fights for it. Over to Hughes. Hughes fights for it and pulls it out. Great effort by the Falcons there to control the ball. And put up by Sydney and out of bounds. So it'll go back to the Raiders. 5 minutes to go. Flambeau ahead, 53-45. Raiders inbound. Stolen by Borotnich and stolen right back. And almost stolen right back. It's wild out here. And looks like a timeout. The Raiders going to try to set something up here. Down only 8. Still anybody's ball game. Well, what do you think, Carter? What do you think our Falcons are going to do here?
It's really tough to say for sure, but definitely they're going to try to keep it out of number 20's hands.
That's right.
She seems to lead the team in scoring.
Yep, easier said than done, but yes, that's been our strategy. It's obvious. And she's still got her buckets, even though she's been the focus of our defense. All right, and we're about to back into action here. 5 minutes to go. Let's see what Bruce has planned here. Looks like Flambeau's got a defensive team out there. Sydney up top. A drive in and no call, so that's going to go out to Flambeau. Now, I noticed senior Lizzie Biller is not on the court, and it makes me wonder if perhaps she has fouled out. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Did you catch anything?
I did not.
Okay, well, there's got to be a reason she's not in here. Here we go, over to Reyna. Reyna out to Hughes. Hughes inside to Brooklyn. Brooklyn off the backboard and out.
Rebounded by number 4.
And there's a fight, and it's going to be a block on Sydney Broughton. All right, that's more free throws for Anna Haramaki.
First one's good.
And that makes it only a 7-point game here. The Raiders are chipping away. Second one's off, rebounded by Reyna.
Out to Sydney. Sydney bringing it in, passes it to Reese. Reese all the way over to Ava. To Reyna. Reyna makes the shot.
Wow! I tell you, to see a senior come up big in a rivalry game like that, I almost want to write an article about it, just that shot. But we still got basketball left here. 10-point game. And Bruce gets a good shot. It's off. Hughes is boxing out, and Reyna comes up with another one. I don't even know how many rebounds she has, but she's got to be up there with Brooklyn. All right, and Flambeau moves it ahead. Reese finds Sydney, and she opts to take some time out smart, because she could have got the shot there, but there's time. Oh, and Ava Hughes comes up with a big shot. What a team effort out here today. Am I right, Carter?
Yeah.
It's good to see everybody cheer. Oh, big steal there by Reese. And Hughes off that time. But she fights and gets the ball back. Somehow. All right, Sydney throws it into Brooklyn, and it's knocked out of bounds. Okay, Raiders inbound, and Reese a little overly aggressive on that one, and that's for Anna Haramaki again. I'm guessing Lizzie Biller has fouled out of this game, because otherwise I think she would be out there right now. Not aware of how many fouls they had, but she played a great game. First free throw is off. Second one's off, and another rebound for Reyna.
Pass to Ava.
Ball will go back to Bruce. Down 8, 3 minutes and 10 to go. Yep, there's some confusion going on there. And that looks to be going right back to Flambeau. Let's see if we can add on to this lead here. All right, ball's in and on it to Hughes. And there is, good defense, good recovery there.
Rebounded by Sydney.
Yep, Sydney brings it up. Back to Hughes, sees Reyna. Reyna inside to Reese. Foul on the play. Way to go, Falcons. Way to keep your composure, work the ball inside. And Reese Rail is going to the free throw line here. Second free throw is off, and there's a battle for the ball, and it's going to be Bruce with the ball. Looks to be more free throws, so the game slowed down here. Flambeau remaining up 8, 2 minutes 40 seconds ago. You see folks are coming in on both sides of the bleachers for the second half of our doubleheader. See a lot of our alumni out here. I see recently graduated Jacob Nelson walking in. Rain on the rebound. I feel like I should have a recording to say that. Rebound Rain to save my voice, right? Ava up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn passing back, right? And Sydney is trying to get this team under control here to finish this off.
Back
over to Reyna. Yep.
Back to Sydney. Sydney looking for someone to pass it, drives it in to Reese.
And what a pass and what a bucket. Great game by junior Sydney Brotnich. She's made a lot of really good passes as well as some scoring. So we are sitting with a 13-point gain here. I wonder if this is Flambeau's high-scoring game of the year, 60 points. Up ahead, and it's off someone's foot. Good hustle out there. Now let's see if Coach gets some more substitutions in here with 2 minutes remaining. The band is getting ready for their mid-game entertainment. Well, we're going to have some special guests, I believe, for the boys' game, but I want to thank my color commentator, Carter Carillion. Carter, thanks for coming on and helping out with this broadcast.
Yeah.
How do you think it went?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Think you might be up for doing this in the future?
Yeah.
I would sure love to see that, because there's times I can't be here, but it would be nice to hear you on the mic broadcasting these games. All right. Bruce is ready for a finish, and Flambeau has, looks like, kept the starters out there. And looking to finish strong. Ball's into 13, drives in, puts it up. Brooklyn with a big block there. Up ahead to Hughes. Take it easy, Ava. You got the lead. There you go. Slow it down, Sydney. Sydney looking for someone to pass to, though. Good defense. Over to Reyna. Into Brooklyn. Back to Sydney. There we go. Over to Hughes. Inside to Reese Rail. Oh, what a move! But thought there was contact, but not. Number 4 dribbles it up. Reyna, good defense, but there will be a foul called on that play. 2 free throws here for Anna Hatamaki. First one is off. Box out, another rebound for Reyna.
Back to Reyna.
Nice block there, but the call is up on White. A couple more alumni. See Silas and Mason entering the gym. Ball is thrown to the backcourt. All right, we got mass substitutions here, and some new players out here. Looks like. Rhea Fraftjord's out there. Factor's sister, both Fraftjords are out there. There's Erica Ruby. Over to keepers. Fight for the ball. Rhea into
Kenna.
All right, and that's a foul. Kenna Fraftjord had the ball. Kenna's a freshman, is she not? Okay. So we got some freshmen in the game now, huh? Erica Ruby and Kenna Fraftjord. All right, ball's thrown into Kenna. Puts it up. Nope. 50 seconds to go with a 13-point game here. Inside, off, rebound to Evelyn Keepers, fight for the ball, and Flambeau remains with the ball. And shots off and goes out of bounds here.
Rudd's ball.
Yeah, the gym's starting to fill up. You can see the guys are chomping at the bit to get out here. 22 seconds to go. Shots off. Fight for the ball. Remains with the Raiders. Ball inside. Before he hits the floor hard, and it's good to see the sportsmanship. Did you see Evelyn Keepers right away helping her up, and that's what you like to see. No surprise there. Yeah, knowing Evelyn, she's that kind of person.
Misses the first free throw.
Yep. Thank you, Carter.
Yeah, the second one's good.
And this should do it. Flambeau inbounds it. Dribbles it up, and ladies and gentlemen, that is your ball game. The Flambeau Falcons take this one 60-48. Don't go anywhere though, folks. We got another game coming up. Second half of our doubleheader, boys game. So we'll take a quick break here and See you in just a few. Thanks again, Carter, for your help today.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Fine rails too.
Yeah, they're going to stop it. This guy was my color commentator in game 1. Got his feet wet. We're hoping he'll take over. A lot of volunteers. Carter, I appreciate your help. I'm going to keep that chair open in this one because I think I might just have some stuff to mess with.
All right. Yeah.
Probably see something game. Well, I try to, stay my part in this one. I think last Saturday. Every Saturday for the next 5 weeks, I have something on. Wow. I feel bad. I don't feel bad about it. I have a job for me there next Friday.
Well, there we go.
I have to, apply and go through the interview, but I'm the one they want, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go find my seat.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a good game.
Yep. So,
All right.
Good evening, everyone. Is this mic on? Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's East Lakeland second half of the doubleheader between the Bruce Red Raiders and your Flambeau Falcons. The school district of Flambeau, Bruce, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First up for Bruce, number 2, Brady Truck. Next up, number 5, Carter Golak. Number 13, Ryder Rolball. Number 22, Ryan Popovich. And number 32, Trace Tomey. And now, for the starting lineup for your Flambeau Falcons. First up, number 1, senior Kyle Help. Another senior, number 3, Giles Grothausen. Number 5, a junior, Eli Ruby. Another senior, number 20, Ruth Lawton. And finally, senior 24, Kevin Ross.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go with the rivalry game, Bruce and Flambeau. Ruby and Popovich. It's out to Giles Grothausen. He's got 12 points to get to 1,000. Grothausen over to Luke. Off on 3, but a rebound by Ruby. Over to Kevin Ross. Looking inside. And there's pass out. Lawton back to Kyle. Out to Grothausen. Giles shakes him. Out to Kevin Ross. 3's up, but another rebound. Foot. And it's out of bounds. That'll go back to Flambeau. All right, Grothausen looks in. It's up to Eli Ruby in the backcourt. Ruby dribbles in. Over to Giles. Another 3. That one's off again. And another rebound by Falcons. They are really crashing the boards here at start. Kyle dribbles into a 3. That one's off. And finally, Bruce controls the rebound. Number 2, Brady Trott dribbles up. Over to 5. And a 3-pointer is good for Carter Golak. Grothausen brings the ball up. Over to Luke Lawton. Back to Eli Ruby. Kevin Ross, another 3. It's off, but Giles fights for the rebound. Brings it back out. Giles drives in. There's a whistle. And ball goes over to Bruce. Bruce is ahead 3-0 with 16 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Ball's inbounded to Brady Trott. Over to Carter Golak. Over to Popovich. Will Wild has it. They're looking inside. They got the big guy, Trace Tomei. Ball's thrown around. Pump fake. And looks to be a shooting foul on Eli Ruby. And Bruce's fans are into it. Ball's inside, and he shuffled the feet there. The big man, number 32, Trace Tomei. The ball will go back to Flambeau. Longtime friends, Kevin Ross into Giles. Big night. Surely the nerves are high. See if Flambeau can calm down here and get to work. All right, inside to Luke, and he skies up, misses. Back out to Ross, and that's off. Bruce brings the ball back up. Over to 13. Popowich. Ball's around the horn. Golat. Golat goes inside. Ball stripped, and that's going to go to Flambeau. Great defense by junior Eli Ruby. Grodhausen brings the ball up. And defended there. Giles drives in, kicks out to Ross. Another three, and it's up again. Ruby gets his hand on the ball, but can't corral it. Number 2, Brady Trott brings the ball up for Bruce. Screen set over to Popowich. Popowich drives on Kyle Help. Gets it into the big guy, Tomei, but he's off for the first one. Lambo's going to have some trouble keeping that big boy off the boards. He's certainly giving up some height here. All right, Bruce inbounding. Looks like a push is called against Flambeau. Bruce inbounds the ball. Number 13 over to 2. Looking around, into the corner. Moving the ball around. That's the shot they wanted, and it's good for number 22, Popowich. They took their time on that one and got the shot they wanted. That's a 6-0 lead for Bruce to start here. Grodhausen surveys, drives in, over to Ross. Ross drives. Kyle Helt open for 3. Just it's not falling for Flambeau early on. Popowich dribbles up, kicks it out. And another 3-pointer for Bruce. That one's off. Popowich to the rebound. And there's collision. Ruby comes out with it. Over to Kyle Helt. Kyle Helt dribbles in, hesitates, puts up the shot, and it's short. And the ball will go back to Bruce. Flambeau needs to settle down and just play some good basketball here. Obviously, with the rivals in your building, on a night like this, it's understandable to be a little nervous. It's good to see a lot of alumni here. Shout out to recently early graduate Ian Blackstock coming out and supporting on his first day as a graduate. It's great to see you. Breaking the action here. You hear the Bruce coaching staff shouting, "Keep it up." It's good to see another Flambeau legend, Harley Opachin, assistant coach for Bruce, the last 1,000-point scorer for the Flambeau Falcons. All right, we're back in action here. Number 2, Trot. Trots it up. I had to do it just once, folks. I swear that's it. All right, ball's moved around, and Eli Ruby gets a steal. He's pushing ahead. Giles blocks for him, and he just cannot quite finish. Oh, lid on this rim here tonight. Trot over to Popowich. Ball's passed around. We've got number 1, Frederick, is in the game for Bruce. Looks ahead. Popowich. Tough shot. Off the backboard. No, and what a rebound by Giles. It's an underrated thing is the rebounding Giles gets you at the point guard position. Drives in. There's a foul, but it's on the floor here. But as I was saying, yeah, Grothausen really gets in there and gets some tough rebounds. Inside to Helt, and can't quite get it to score. Bruce back with the ball. Over to Popowich. Testing the theory of if you are going to wear pink shoes, you better bring it. And carries the call. Good defense by Eli Ruby. He is a lot more than just a healthy head of hair. Ball comes in Grothausen. He brings the ball in, staring history in the face. Up ahead to Ruby. Kyle Helt, and it's knocked away, but recovered by Helt. He drives in strong and needs some help. Out of bounds, and the ball will stay with Flambeau. Helt gets up a little gingerly. All right, Grothausen inbounding. Good play, and there's a foul. Luke did his trademark jump 40 inches in the air and shoot it over him. And he's going to get to the free throw line as a reward for his athleticism. First shot is in for Mr. Tuddy himself, Luke Lawton. Second shot is off, but look at, great effort by Eli Ruby on the rebound. He wasn't able to get it to go, but again, the athleticism was displayed there, folks. Sometimes I feel really lucky to be up close and watching these athletes compete. Here we go. Trot up ahead. Over to number 1, 13. Over to Popowich. He drives hard. Shots off. Rebound Lawton. Kevin Ross dribbles up. Good pass to Lawton, and he finishes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a field goal. That makes it a 6-3 ball game. Bruce ahead. And the ball's tipped out, but corralled by Bruce. Over to number 1. He thinks about it for a second, but not happening. Frederick passes around. Popowich almost out of bounds, but holds on to it. Trot's got it. Over to Frederick. That's Rodwald. Over to Popowich. Good defense. And there's Trot. Nothing there. Back out. Passes inside and put in by Popowich. That was quite the nifty pass inside there. All right, Grothausen brings the ball up. Throws to Ruby. Coach is calling for more movement. And back to Grothausen. He's looking to drive, but he's cut off there. Bounces back for a tough three-pointer, and it's not in. Taken away by Bruce. 8-3, Bruce ahead with 10.5 to go. Ball's passed around. And number 13 over to number 2, Trot. Popowich drives baseline again. Puts it up and puts it in. A tough finish there. Grothausen up ahead of speed. Another block. You can tell Grothausen wants to get to the basket, but it's congested and he's making the right plays. He's passing it out to the open shooters, but they're just not falling. We've got some substitutions here for the Falcons. It's 33, senior Ethan Peavy, Chance Ludesher, number 10, and Oliver Taylor, number 0 in the game. Giles drives in, and that's what we've been waiting for. I hate to be a Nostradamus out here, but like I said, he was looking for the drive, and he finally got one. That brings him 10 points away from history. 10-5 here. Good defense. Tough shot, and it's off. Rebound inside. Taken by Lawton. Or not Lawton, sorry. Looks like Bruce was out of bounds. Number 13 rolled, and Flambeau takes over. Grothausen dribbles up. Peavy takes the ball. Over to Luke. I heard that one over here. You guys can probably hear on the YouTube feed. It's out of bounds. Flambeau remains in control of the ball. Grothausen looking in. Nice pass. Luke puts it up. No. Off the head, and that's a look ahead to Popovich, and he finishes. He's tough with his left hand, I can tell that. Brings score 12-5, Bruce ahead. Grothausen drives again and finishes. Wow. 8 points away. 12-7. This is where, and a steal by Grothausen. This is where he's really matured as a basketball player. When the shots aren't falling, he knows it's up to him to get the ball in. And he pulls up for the midi. Good look, but it's out. And rebound taken by Tomey. Shot. Brings the ball up. There's a screen. He doesn't want it. Albert Taylor moves his feet well, but a foul on the shot. Two shots here for number 2, Brady Trott. First shot rolls around and is in. Second is true as well, and makes it 14-7. Bruce ahead. Grothausen dribbles up. Passes inside, kicks it back out. Albert Taylor. Three-pointer is good, and it looks like there was a foul. Oliver Taylor might be going for the rare 4-point play here. Shot is up, and it's good. 4-point play for Oliver Taylor off the bench and given a spark. Makes it 14-11. Bruce ahead by 3. All right, Popovich looking to drive baseline, kicks it back out. Number 1 thought for a second, and Popovich goes baseline again. Great feed inside, and Tomey finishes it off. Grothausen dribbles up over to Ludesher. And nearly stolen, but Chance picks it back up, drives in strong. Nothing there on that one, and it's off of Bruce and will remain Flambeau ball. Grothausen inbounds to Albert Taylor. Back to Grothausen. He's going strong to the basket. It's off. And Ethan Peavy with the rebound. All right, and there's a foul, and let's see, is Peavy going to the free throw line? It looks like he is. Number 33, Ethan Peavy going to the free throw line. Ethan Peavy, more than just a baller, also a stellar student, as well as esports captain, went to state for the team. He banks the first one in. I'm going to say he called that, just judging from the conviction of his eyes. Second shot is off, but Ludesher with the rebound. But it's knocked out, and that will go to Bruce. Bruce leading 16-12 with 7 minutes and about 40 seconds to go here. Popowich dribbles in, kicks it out around the horn. Popowich in the corner, drives baseline. He does like that baseline. Great defense. Lawton takes it away. Up ahead to Ludesher, but Bruce is back. And a steal by number 2, Brady Trott. And no, Grodhausen almost had it, but Bruce dribbles it back up. Number 21 out of the corner. That is Spencer Hadamaki. Big three-pointer right off the bench. Makes it 19-12. Grodhausen pulls up. That's off. Luke with another offensive rebound and puts it back up, but it's not happening. Oliver Taylor with the board. That's not happening. Luke, wow. Taylor, another three. That one's off. It is fierce action out here. The ball is going to remain with Flambeau, and the crowd gives a loud roar of approval for that effort. Grodhausen inbounds. Luke Lawton's off. Another fight for the board. Ludesher out to Grodhausen, driving in, hesitating, and it's taken away by Bruce. Tomey out to number 5, Trott. Looks for the back door, but it's cut off. Hadamaki thinks about it, but no. Down to Trott. Popowich. Over to Golot. Golot's got it again, top of the key. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Popowich. Defended by Lawton. Out to Hadamaki. He goes baseline. Cut off. And there's a shot put up. No. Fight for the ball. And it's taken by the Falcons. All right, here we go. Lawton settles him down. Over to Grodhausen. And he drives in. Taylor thinks about it. Kicks it out. Grodhausen for 3. And it's good. Big shot by Giles. And that puts him at 955 points for his career as a Flambeau Falcon. 19-15, 5.5 to go here. It's been a tight first half. Flambeau just couldn't get anything to fall early on, but they've kept fighting. Giles, like I said, showed his maturity in his game as he continued to drive when the shots weren't going, and they've fought their way back into it. Only down 4 here. Take a minute here and talk about one of our sponsors, Ben Dixon Construction. Also, Shabby Inspirations. Thank you for supporting us. And Martin Ford Trucking. Sorry about that. Out of Glen, Florida. All right. Looks like we're back in action here. Good to see the stands are pretty much full on both sides. Bruce inbounds. Trot, brings it up. Looks like Flambeau has put Lawton in charge of sticking with Popovich. A three from the outside, and Lawton chases it down, up ahead to Kevin Ross. Over to Ruby, and he takes his time, and he finishes it. That makes it a 2-point game, 19-17. Great look ahead by Lawton and Ross there. Ruby in the corner. And this ball's passed around. Ross with the defense. A good drive. And the ball's loose. Help. Out to Giles. Giles steams ahead. What a pass. I have no idea how he did that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to need the replay to see that. But an amazing pass over Lawton. And he ties it up at 19. 4.5 to go in the first half. Popovich drives in. Ball's loose. Roadhausen comes up with it. He's pressured. Throws out to help. Up to Ross. Ross dribbles in. And whistle. And it's like one too many steps. Substitution. Hatamaki comes out. Number 13. Roadwall's back in the game. All right, Roadwall over Popovich. Golat's got it. Trot, three. Giles in his face, off. How is it that the shortest guy out here seems to nabble up every rebound? If you guys can explain that to me, well, I'd be impressed. And Kevin Ross is feeling frisky as he pulls up for the top of the key three. Flambeau up ahead by 3. Ball's passed around. And Bruce looking for a shot. The drive baseline, big pass. And Tommy finishes. If he gets the ball around the basket there's not a whole lot we can do. And Ross looking inside, tapped away, and the ball will remain with the Falcons. Up by 1 point here, 22-21, 3 minutes to go. Roadhausen over to Ross. He wants another one, and it's off. Big rebound, kick the head, and help. Has nothing to do but foul on the play. So it looks like it's going to be number 5. Golat will get some free throws here. First one is good, and that ties us up at 22. Second shot is out, but it's tipped up and not in. And once again, Luke comes out with it. Out to Giles. He brings the ball up. Defense is waiting for him, and he looks to go baseline, but he's cut off. Luke setting a screen. Giles heavily pressured. Out to Ruby. Good defense by Bruce. Ruby dribbles in a little bit. Over to Help. Help thinks about it. Pops for 3, and it's... Woo! It is off the glass, and sorry about the exultation there. I just know how a bad Help wanted to get one to go, and hopefully that helps his confidence. All right, out to number 5. Giles there. The drive into Bodie. Into Tommy. And once again, if Tommy gets the ball that close, it's trouble for the Falcons. 25-24, Falcons by 1. 2 minutes and a change to go. Roadhausen drives in, and we've got another block. And it looks like Giles is going to get free throws now, and that's what being aggressive gets you. Let's see if he can settle in at the line. First shot is in. Bruce doing their trademark barn calls. Giles sets in for his second. And that one bounces out. 2 minutes to go. Drive in by Popovich. Out to Tome, and he's trying the three, and wow. The big man's got a shot as well. So that puts Bruce ahead by 1, 27-26. Roadhausen right back at him for 3. Ladies and gentlemen, he is 1 point away from history. All right, the defense. Kyle Held is there, and here comes Roadhausen. He looks ahead to Ruby. Back to Albert Taylor for a wide open look, and it's off. All right, they settle down. Trot brings it up. Flambeau up 2. Minute and a half to go. Popovich dribbling in, and he gets the shot out, and it bounces around. Who else but Luke Lawton for the rebound? And it's a jump ball, and it looks like the ball's going to the Falcons. Minute and 10 to go. Let's see. Here we go. Giles brings the ball up. The coach is calling for help. Giles eyes it. He goes in, kicks it to help, but he doesn't want the shot. And he looks for Roadhausen. Full screen, no, not coming. Giles looks for the drive. The D is all over him. Puts up a tough 3, and it's out. Tomey with the board. Trot brings the ball up. 35 seconds to go. Giles with the defense. Over to Hatamaki. Popovich. Holding the ball. Luke Lawton. Giles steps up the D. About 20 seconds to go. Giles with the steal. He goes in. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, history.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Giles Roadhausen has scored his 1,000th point for the Flambeau Falcons. Let's give him a round of applause. Congrats again, Giles. You'll be getting the game ball after it. And gotta get back to the free throw line. Here we go.
All right, the shot is out, and Bruce takes over, down 4 with 10 seconds to go. And pressured by the Falcons. Looks like a timeout. Well, I just want to say it's really a special evening, and I was so proud to be here for that moment. Giles Roadhausen, as anybody around the school knows, he put everything into his career as not only a basketball player, but baseball player as well, but especially his junior year. I remember every morning Giles here an hour, 2 hours early, getting his shots up, and this is truly a story of how hard work can pay off, and we're all very proud of him and his accomplishments, and well, he's still going. We have a little over 7 seconds to go here. Bruce with the ball. Inbounding. Popovich. Drives in. Top defense. Kicks out. 3-pointer at the buzzer. And that'll do it. Or will it? The refs confer. A little bit of confusion, but the refs are talking it over. I'm sure they'll make the right call. And it looks like that is the end of the first half. So Flambeau 31, Bruce 27. A tight first half of basketball. And stick around, folks. It's surely going to be a game for the ages, as it already has been. School history made by Giles Grothausen, scoring his 1,000th point. He didn't make us wait too long on this one. Appreciate that. Now, hopefully, the team could just relax and focus on the matter at hand and playing the best game they can. We'll take a break and see everybody in about 10 minutes. All right, we're about 20 seconds away from the second half here. Tight game, 31-27. I'm very excited to say I'm going to have a special guest joining me here in the booth in just a minute. I'll let you all at home kind of guess who that could be. And here she is. I am joined by sophomore Ella Grodhausen. Ella has just watched her brother make a historical moment for the Flambeau Falcons. How did that feel, Ella?
I mean, I'm really proud of him. I mean, I've seen him kind of come into the gym a lot, and he's put in a lot of work. You don't just get really good overnight. You honestly have to put in so much work. And seeing the amount of not only lifting and just kind of fundamentals work, shooting, dribbling, everything, he kind of works on it all. He's come in a lot in the mornings on his junior year, which is when he kind of started really getting up there and scoring a lot of points. That's when he started coming in a lot, and with my brother and some of his friends, and they all, just to see them improve is kind of cool.
Absolutely. It's funny because you said a lot of what I said in the moment, but we'll get back to that. I just want to get some game action here. So help comes up short, and it's taken by number 2. Brady Trott. Now, Ella, I don't know if you've done game commentary, but you are currently what's called the color commentator, and that means I'll do the play-by-play stuff, and you just pop in whenever you like to add something. Giles up ahead here, and dribbles back out to Kevin Ross for 3, and it's off, rebounded by Popovich. Popovich speeds ahead, goes for the Euro step. Kevin Ross is waiting for him. Now, I could feel that collision. How does it feel up close to watch Kevin Ross hit the ground like that?
You know, Kevin's pretty aggressive when he's out there, so to see it go the other way, I think it's pretty cool.
That's right. Anyways, back to what you were saying. I echo those same sentiments, how Giles' story is truly motivating because he put in the effort. And it's one thing to be naturally gifted, and surely he is. But we all saw the effort he put in, so... That's what you want to teach kids, that, the hard work pays off. And that is the Giles Grodhausen story as far as I see it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, out to Eli Ruby. Reluctant shooter. We always want him to shoot when he's open. He did, but couldn't connect that time. And Bruce brings the ball back up, down 4. Looks like turnover, and Flambeau will take over here. So were you sitting with your family during that moment?
No, I was actually in the student section.
Okay.
So I was trying to get everyone hyped. But
yeah, well, tell me the feeling from the student section. I mean, we got a pretty decent crowd out here today.
Yeah, I think a lot of them didn't know.
Okay.
I had a couple of the boys asking me how close he was when he had 2 points left.
Yeah, I had a counter on my phone. I didn't want to miss it.
I also had him tallied up on my phone. I was
Nice.
ready to go.
There you go. Like a good sister. All right, Giles dribbles, cut off, turns, goes out to Helt, out to Ross. Into Helt, looking inside, nothing there. Kevin fakes 3. Lawton does his trademark jump over everybody and
Travel.
yeah. I cannot believe how many rebounds Luke Lawton gets. I mean, the shortest guy out here, and he's surely leading this game in rebounding. It's amazing.
I think he honestly leads the team in rebounds.
I think so, yeah.
He has an insane vertical.
He does.
And grit,
That's
honestly.
right. That's right.
He gets in there.
That's
He's
right.
not afraid to take people down.
Nope. Oh. Giles didn't like the call. I guess ref didn't hear that it was Giles' historic night. And Bruce's cheering section's yelling something. I couldn't make that one out.
You normally can.
All right, ball's passed around here. And looking for a shot. Inside to the big man. Tomey puts it up. And that's tough. When you're giving up 4 or 5 inches, it's going to be tough to stop a shot like that. Brings it to a 2-point game. Grodhausen brings the ball up. Step back, 3-pointer. And it's true! Put it up there, Giles. He's holding 3. And that brings Flambeau up by 5 now, 34-29. Popovich drives in, kicks it out, Trot. Good D by Giles, but the rebound is taken and, well, Tell you what, Kevin got away with one there, but
Yeah, he did.
you know,
That's okay.
I did call out the ref on the Giles call, so and that. All I have to say is, Eli Ruby, we'll see you on Sports Center tonight. Did you see that finish? That was fantastic. All right, we got a timeout, and now the Flambeau student section's starting to get a little more vocal, and that's good to see.
People coming back from the concession stand.
That's right. Flambeau with a 7-point lead. Now, you also played a great game, and I know you're humble, and you're not gonna want to hear that, but I announced that one too, and I thought what was really remarkable about the girls' game today is how well the points were distributed. Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen a box score, but it felt like everybody contributed about equally. Do you have any idea how it broke down the scoring?
Well, normally we have a lot of girls that are like our main scorers,
right.
like Lizzie and
sure.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
And then Sydney with her assists, of course.
Yep.
But I think tonight it was honestly well dispersed. Maddie Baker had a lot of really nice layups in there, a lot of nice grabs.
Yep.
I think overall all of our girls played really well tonight, and they all put in the effort.
I agree. It was cool because you came in off the bench when they were really needing something. You sparked them with a three-pointer. You'll have to go back and watch it, but the one where you tipped it and went ahead and laid it up, I called you Scottie Pippen, which is about the second best compliment you can ever get. But then Ava Hughes did the same thing. She came in off the bench and, similar to you, made some big plays. All right. Back to this action here, though. We'll get back to that later. Inside to Tomey, and he's off. Good defense by Ruby. He's giving up the height there, but he didn't give up. All right, Grothausen's up. He's feeling pretty good. And I guess feeling a little too good on that one. Turnover. Not sure what happened there. It looked like the Bruce defender fell down and caused Giles to lose the ball there. But Bruce comes back up with it. Down 7. Ball's tossed around the horn. They're looking in for the big guy. Ruby's doing his best. And Tomey puts it up off, but Ruby's got to get some help on the boards. If he's trying to stick with this big guy, someone's got to get his back and help on that rebound. Now it looks like Kyle Helt's going to take the turn. Ball's inbounded. Helt is out and a little too aggressive. Oh! Well, Flambeau got lucky on that one. He just rolled out. Ruby's up ahead. Over to Helt. Sifty. Kyle's around him, and it's tapped away from behind. But thanks to the hustle of Luke Lawton, ball remains. Nope. Foul. And the ball will go with the Raiders. Did you feel it on the court, something special about the Bruce rivalry, or was it just another game out here today?
I think, for the girls, it's definitely, it's a rivalry, but it's not as intense as the boys is. The boys are always a really good matchup every year. They kind of have always had this really intense, aggressive, lots of fouls type game.
Yeah, it's physical. Lawton went for the steal there and gambled and didn't get that one, so Popovich puts in a 2, and that makes it 36-31. Flambeau by 5. Grothausen dribbles up. Trademark herky-jerky dribbles. Gets out to help, but he doesn't want to pull the trigger. But he drives in, and... Well, I stand corrected, Kyle. Way to not pull the trigger and find a better shot. That was one thing in the girls' game I liked when they worked the ball around and got it into Brooklyn for some good layups there. Kyle Helt is fighting hard. I feel his frustration on that one because he was really trying to play tough defense. Back to what you were saying, Ella, about the rivalry here. It's remarkable when you talk to these guys because guys like Kyle, Kevin, Giles, Luke, they've been playing together for years. And the bonds they've had playing against these very same Bruce kids for years, it's history. And it's what makes the game fun. Rivalries like this. Giles cuts off Popovich. Giles showing that he's got deep. Oh!
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's a tough call. Especially because he was moving his feet so well, but following 2 free throws for number 2, Brady Trott. gets the first one to go. And he's good on the second. That makes it once again a 5-point game with a little under 13 to go. Roadhausen brings it up. Over to Ross. Ross looks in, kicks out to help, and he holds it. Now he drives. Nothing there. Patient. Eli kicks out to Luke. Luke looking around. Oh, and it's taken away by number 2 Trot. Ross in pursuit. And
little conflict out there.
well, it's always going to be intense when Bruce and Flambeau squares off. Not sure what exactly went on there. It looked like Ross went for the block, didn't get it, and wasn't happy. And there's a technical foul.
Oh!
Here it was called on Ross.
Just said something.
He was demonstrative, but I'm not sure what exactly went on, so it's hard to speak on it. Mm-hmm. We know Kevin plays with his heart, and it's interesting because, you know, as a teacher, he's one of your most mild-mannered, calm students there can be, but on the court, he mixes it up.
Yeah, he definitely he uses it well though. He gets good defense. You know.
That's right. Well, we call him the wrecking ball for a reason.
Yep.
So looks like Coach has taken Kevin out of the game for a minute, probably to let him cool down a bit. And the free throw is off. 38-34. And Trot remains at the line. That free throw is good. 38-36. And another free throw is good, making it 38-37. Flambeau,
game.
yes, it absolutely is. Flambeau up by 1. Substitution, sophomore Albert Taylor comes in for Kevin Ross. All right, let's see. Bruce looking around. Popowich, as always, hawked by Luke Lawton. Roadhausen moves his feet well, and just like that, Golot scores, and Bruce is up by 1. Roadhausen brings the ball up. Some moves. Popowich comes out. Giles thinks about it, looking around, drives in, and scores and 1. And he's chirping. Doesn't look like he's chirping at anyone in particular.
I think he kind of just does that
Yeah.
after he gets something like that, a tough play.
Sure.
He gets pretty excited.
Well, sometimes you fire yourself up that way, and as long as you're not doing it in someone's face, it should be allowed. And the free throw is good. I've lost a point total for Giles. After the 1,000, I'm just relaxing, but he's having a good game here. Flambeau up by 2. All right, into Hatamaki, and he rises and doesn't fall. All right, fight for the rebound, and it goes back to Bruce. Bruce goes inside, Taylor's there, and a board by Giles, and he is out with a purpose.
Yep, I knew it.
Well, as I said, there was a purpose. They better get back, though, because Popovich is up ahead. Ties it up. Let's see what's going on here.
I have to call the time.
I couldn't hear the discussion on that, but doesn't look like a technical or anything. I think the refs just want to calm things down.
Timeout.
All right, Flambeau with the ball. 41-41, 11 minutes to go. Eli Ruby thinks about the drive. Out to Taylor. Back to Grothausen. Pulls up for another three, and that one's short.
Happens to the best of us.
Sure, absolutely.
Where are he going?
And Bruce is bringing the ball back up. Nice hands by Giles. Knocks it out of bounds. Bruce's coach is calling for sharper passes. Luke Lawton. He's on Popowich. Into Hadamaki. And that size pays off right there. So Bruce takes a 2-point lead, 43-41. Grothausen drives and puts it in, up but not in. Luke fights for the rebound, but Bruce comes away with it. Lawton sticks him. Popowich drives hard, and he earned that foul. It's the same sort of thing that we've seen with Grothausen. That's what the leaders do when the game's tough. Sometimes they just drive in, put their body at risk, and sacrifice for the team. Popowich is a senior, so that makes sense. It takes some time to learn how to play like that. First free throw is off. Got substitutions here. Help comes out. Senior Ethan Peavy and sophomore Chance Ludesher coming into the game. Second free throw's off, and Taylor with the rebound. Up ahead to Grothausen. Grothausen driving in. Kicks it out. Taylor thinks about it, holds on to it. Peavy. Back to Giles. Giles looking what's out there. Over to Ludesher. Ludesher. Over to Taylor. Taylor. Nope. Peavy back to Giles. Good defense. Block called. Tough defense. You could tell, Giles doesn't want to shoot every time, and he's trying to get his teammates into it, but yeah, they seem a little bit reluctant to pull the trigger. These are the times of the game when he will generally go to the hole, but it would be nice to see if someone else can pick up the team a bit here. All right, Lawton throws it out to Giles. Drives in, but the defense is waiting for him. Pulls it back out. They're waiting. And puts up a tough shot. And that one's off. And thrown up ahead. Great passing, but they can't get it go. It's loose. It's a battle for the ball. And once again, Tomei's size is tough for the Falcons to deal with. All right, Grothausen out to Peavy. Peavy doesn't want to shoot the three, and he's looking for someone to pass to. Taylor's got it. Taylor will pull the trigger, but the defense is there. Out to Peavy again. Back to Giles, and he shoots another three, and he gets it. Boy, did they need that basket.
Deep three.
That makes it a 1-point game with a little under 9 to go here. Whoa, great hustle by Giles. He almost had a remarkable defensive play there. Hopefully that's the kind of thing that motivates the team, is seeing the hustle. Similar to the girls' game, there was Lizzie hit the floor a bunch of times, and I said, as a teammate, you must see that, and hopefully it motivates everyone that the leader is diving to the floor like that. A drive, Peavy's there! All right, what a defensive play by Ethan Peavy! And the Falcon nest erupts. All right, Lawton inbounds. Flambeau down one, 44-45. 8.5 to go. Giles doing some hesitation. Ludesher over to Taylor. Out to Lott. Ooh. Pops again just off the back of the rim and taken away by the Raiders. And they have someone up ahead again. Flambeau's really going to have to start getting back because Bruce seems to have a strategy there. Bruce takes a 3-point lead, 47-44, 8 minutes to go. Grothausen looking, not finding. Over to Taylor. Lawton puts up a tough shot. That's
Signature jump shot.
Yes, it is. It's called the old, I'm going to jump higher than everyone else, and once you start to fall, I'll put it up. See, I never had that, Ella.
Me either.
I just had to have a really good shot because I couldn't run or jump. All right, number 2 kicks it out. Number 1 for the 3. It's off. Ludescher with a rebound. Up ahead to Grothausen. He's thinking about it, but the defense is waiting for him. Popovich, trademark, swipe from behind. He did it again. He got helped like that earlier, but at least Flambeau's back this time. And Giles gets a strip. And take it easy, Giles. I say that because you know he wants to go for a dunk, but in a game like this.
He tried at Clayton.
Heard about that, yeah.
It was a nice attempt.
Yeah. Let's just see some fundamental basketball out here today. Unfortunately, I don't have the fouls, but seemed to be a foul on Grothausen on that one. So that brings Brady Trot back to the line. Flambeau up by 1, 48-47. We're going to take a timeout, and this will be a chance for us to chat a little bit. So, Ella, how do you think Giles was approaching this game here today?
Well, he's really eager. He definitely was really excited. This is something he's been working towards for a while, ever since his freshman year. Even though when he played his freshman year, it was the big COVID season.
Yep.
He still put in the effort, put in the work, even as a freshman on varsity. Even if he wasn't getting much playing time, every time he was out there, he was hustling.
No doubt.
I could tell, even as a little 7th grader.
No doubt.
I think for this game, he was just really trying to hit his shots right away. And I could tell, at least from the sidelines, that his threes weren't falling right away.
Yeah.
So he needed to get in there, start getting those layups and those drives, and he did, and he started getting those points racked up.
That's right. We're getting right back into action. I have so much more to ask on this because he's not the only 1,000-point scorer in your family.
No, he's not.
The third one, am I right?
My brother Chase also scored 1,000 points. I'm not sure about my brother Justice.
Okay.
He was more of a rebounder.
All right. Well, I hope there'll be some healthy family trash talk tonight between Chase and Giles. All right, we're back in the action here. Trot. Seems to be living at the free throw line tonight. And he gets that one to fall, tying the game up at 48. And they're both good. Bruce takes the lead by 1. Just under 7 minutes to go. 49-48, Bruce. Giles dribbles up, out to Ludescher. Taylor getting some extended minutes this game. And Giles waiting for a screen. Thinking about a step back, but the D is there. It's tipped out. And the ruling remains with Falcons. I guess they did get the memo that this is Giles' big night. All right, falls into Lawton, and he's dribbling up. Looking baseline, but it's cut off. Dribbles back out, over to Ludescher. Ludescher, tough pass, but Giles corrals it. Doing some moves, and a tough step back. Now I'm gonna give you some insider baseball here, Ella. This is someone who's played basketball my whole life. I knew that shot was going in. And I knew it was going in because it was just a crazy enough shot that it was the kind of shot Giles practices. And what I mean is someone who plays basketball as much as Giles, you can't help but practice the crazy fall away, fadeaway shots. In a game, I'm sure Coach P was sitting there like, what are you doing, Giles?
Yeah.
But I knew that was going in because it didn't matter how well he was defended. That's a shot that I guarantee Giles has practiced right here in this gym or in your backyard 1,000 times before.
Yeah, he's actually asked me and my sister to come in multiple times when he's shooting in the gym and just put a hand in his face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he likes being able to have like that mock defender.
I see.
So when he is in a game like this, when he's getting played pretty tight, he can still shoot and make those threes.
So basically, it's you're doing that he's 1,000-point scorer
Oh
today.
yeah, it's totally. I helped him through all of it.
Well, I was just, as you were talking, I was thinking, he doesn't invite me in to defend him, probably because he wants to protect his ego a bit.
Yeah.
But all right. Free throws are off, and Flambeau remains ahead, 51-49. Lawton up ahead to Grothausen. Dribbles, defense is there. He's driving, drives hard, puts it up and in. What a tough bucket, and that's what I was saying earlier. Senior year Giles knows when he just needs to get to the basket. Popovich, again, another senior, knows when he needs to get there, kicks it out.
Not only is he a good post, he's a good shooter as well.
You'd think when you got the 7-foot guy shooting a three, you've won, but he's 2 for 2 from downtown.
Yeah.
Flambeau up by 1. Giles hesitating, out to help. And I'm not sure if someone got a piece of that, but
I'm thinking it was tipped.
tipped out to Bruce. Bruce up ahead. Trot. No one there to guard him. And that's what you get. So Bruce takes the lead, 54-55. Grothausen with the floater. Tough one. Fouls the shot up. Sticking with it. 55-54. What a game. Are we supposed to go to school tomorrow after this?
I don't know. I think they should just give us a day off.
4.5 to go here. 55-54. And Bruce works it around again. Looks like a timeout here. Boy, what a game. I tell you what, no place I'd rather be than right here, courtside, with Ella Grothausen helping on color. We also have none other than, come on in 1 second here, with just a quick comment. Recently voted Flambeau Person of the Year, sophomore Joey 3-Tech D-Tech is here.
Oh, yeah.
Joey, how are you enjoying this game?
It's pretty good for the most part. It's a tough game, pretty close.
It is pretty close. If you were Coach P, what would you be telling the team right now?
Just better rebounds, defense mostly.
Well, that's true.
Better shots too, I'd say.
Sure, shot selection has been questionable. Rebounding, I have to give the Flambeau, a little credit because they're giving up a lot on size. I mean, this Bruce team is big.
Yeah.
At every position, we're giving up 3-4 inches.
Yeah, they're pretty tall on the Bruce team there.
All right, well, we're getting back to action, but thank you, Joey, for commentating for a quick bit there, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, folks, if you could only see how nervous this young man is. I think that was his first time on the air. A star is born. All right, so back to the action. Bruce is spelling something out. I lost it, though.
I think they were spelling their team name.
Okay, so now let's see if Flambeau spells something out. Well, they ran out of time. All right. Ball's in. 55-54. Flambeau by 1. All right. Don't let him shoot. And now he drives. Was looking for a whistle. No whistle. Tough rebound. Grothausen's got it. Giles dribbles into a step back 3. It's off. Oliver took that one off the head, but it's taken away by Bruce. Just under 4 minutes to go. Trot over to Popovich. And it's still in. Wow. And Ruby's off, but Grothausen. What a play, and he does his trademark let's go flex. I don't know how many times you've seen that.
Plenty of times. It's actually on his poster that I made for him.
Funny story, when he was my student in English class, when someone would answer one correctly with a really strong answer, sometimes I would stand up and do the Giles flex and say, let's go to try to motivate the English students.
Giles out here being a trendsetter.
Well, he's got a legacy. All right, but off on the free throw, and 57-54. Flambeau by 3, 3-3-3 to go. Trot looking for someone. Around the horn, as they do. Popovich thought about it. Over to Trot. He drives in, and it's off, but it's rebounded. Ooh. Tough rebound. And it looks like Rodewald is going to get free throws on this one. It's tough rebounding against his size. First one is good. I don't know the free throw disparity out here, but we've got to get to the line a bit with 3 minutes to go. Up 2. Second one's off, and again, rebound goes to Bruce. For 3, no, and Ruby takes the board. And he quickly pushes ahead. Ruby is dribbling around, throws it out to Helt. All right, we're under 3 minutes now. Flambeau up by 2. Helt looking at the big guy, Tomey. Over to Taylor. Again, Taylor's getting more play than normal, and he's doing well out there. A lot of composure for a sophomore. Flambeau inbounding. Oh, and Popovich thought about it. Now they can have a 5-on-4, and they do. Kyle Helt dribbles in, and that ball is taken. Giles times it, and ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the block of the year.
Missed the block of the year.
And the crowd goes wild.
I'm going to have to run that one back.
Well, I need to watch that again. I mean, I watched Giles time that whole thing. He saw it coming and he waited for it, and he pinned it. And that, to me, is as impressive as any possible dunk he could have got. Drives in, kicks it to Lawton. Lawton out to help. Ruby's got it. Over to Taylor. And careful, guys. There we go. All right, this is tense moments here, understandably. My color commentator can barely watch. I'm sorry you folks at home can't see this, but being a sibling and a Falcon, she's going through a lot right now. All right, Giles with the defense. Ruby stays with him. Ruby keeps his feet moving. Inside, help, and Tomey puts it up and in. Simply put, Bruce had a very good controlled possession there. That's Tomey on the inside. Giles dribbles it up. We're tied here now with under 2 to go. Drives in, looking for the call. Not there, but Lawton rebounded. Folks, I don't know how he does it, but that's a trademark Lawton right there. And Flambeau's up 59-57. Minute and a half to go. Ball tossed around the key. And it's a drive. And there is a foul. Once again, Trot finds himself at the line. The kid plays hard. It's good sportsmanship on Helt there, trying to help him up. Nice to see. He's moving around gingerly. Those that know that Kyle Helt has fought through a lot of injuries to be out here tonight. First free throw is good. 59-58, minute 22. Second one is off, and rebound taken by Taylor. All right, we got a minute and 17 to go. Flambeau by 1. Giles drives in, thinks back. All right, defended tightly as always. Now he's seen a double team. Let's see what the Falcons can do. Taylor drives into Ruby. That's what you got to do when your star gets doubled. All right, Flambeau by 3. We're under a minute to go now. Bruce brings it up. Popovich goes baseline. Take it. Oh, Giles. Oh. I tell you, when you take an elbow to the head and you get a foul call, that's tough. Giles gets up gingerly, and Popovich goes to the line. 49 seconds to go. 3-point lead, Falcons.
Giles' fourth foul. Lots of fouls for him this game.
First free throw is off. So it remains a 3-point game. Giles goes over to Coach P. They're talking about something. That's what a leader does. He is the voice of the coach on the court. Second free throw. Second free throw's good. 2-point game. They give it into Giles, and he's surrounded, triple teamed. All right, it's tied up, 40 seconds. Roadhausen drives in. There is a blocking foul. My color commentator, Ella, is shaking her head, and she's unable to handle herself. Person here, Joey Nitek, can only say this is too intense. Giles steadies himself, 36 seconds to go, tie game, 61-61. The first shot is good, 62-61, Flambeau by 1.
Gotta give it to him. This is a tough situation to be shooting free throws in.
Absolutely.
Even making one, let alone two.
He knocks the ball down. Flambeau's up by 2, 34 seconds to go. Trot with the ball. Giles on defense, and it's a timeout. Okay. All right, Ella, let's try to compose ourselves and get ready for a fantastic finish. Whew. All right. If you're Bruce.
I'm Bruce.
So, we've seen getting the ball into Tommy has worked well. I'm sure Coach B is trying to plan for that. Although, given our size restraints, there's only so much we can do. Do you double team and allow an open shot, or do you take your chances with the big man on the inside?
I don't think you should risk it, honestly. I mean, you've got a lot of pretty good three-point shooters out there. Even Tommy can shoot threes. So
yes.
Even if you're double teaming him, I don't think that's going to mount up to his size. He's tall.
He is tall.
I think we can all say that confidently.
Yep.
Tall, good player.
Yep.
Don't double team him. Just have someone that's going to play good, tough defense, but not getting, fouls. Stupid
Absolutely. It's pretty amazing to watch. I'm looking at the Bruce huddle, and there is Harley Opachin, a Flambeau legend, our last 1,000-point scorer, trying to devise a plan to take out our current 1,000-point scorer, Giles. Let's see how Flambeau attacks this. If I were them, I would be putting a body on Tommy right away and trying to keep him away from the basket. You can see Kyle's got a bit of a limp, but let's be honest, the kid's had a limp all year. It's his senior year. It's not going to stop him out here tonight. It's been a great game. Here we go. Kyle meets him right away, puts his shoulder into him. That's what he's got to do. He meets him right away, and he's trying. He's trying, and the ball is in. Passing around. Popovich out. Number 5 looks baseline. Out to Popovich. Luke, good defense. Good defense. Cut him off. So far, they haven't looked inside. Good switch there. Oh, the ball's loose. Popovich comes back. Baseline off. Roadhausen. Roadhausen with the rebound.
High fives all around.
Well, not quite, but we're trying to stay composed here. 5.6 seconds on the clock. Flambeau by 2. That was an amazing defensive possession right there. They didn't look inside of the big man as I thought they would, or maybe they did and they just couldn't get it to him. But either way,
they were looking for a 3.
Yes.
Get him up by
It was
1.
Tough shot by Popovich, but I've seen him hit shots like that. Bounced off. Giles, as he does always, gets a tough rebound. Kyle Held gets a nice applause. Great effort for him. Here we go. Giles is sitting waiting. On the night that he made history, he's trying to close this one out.
Ooh. At least he gets 2 shots.
Readies himself.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't.
Shot is off. 4 seconds to go. They look ahead. ladies and gentlemen! What a game! Flambeau comes away with the victory! What a game! What a game! Ella, stick in here. Come on now. My color commentator, she was ready to just throw a chair.
I'm ready to storm the court.
What a game. Ladies and gentlemen,
Much needed win.
a much needed win, especially in this rivalry. The way the game went down in Bruce, what a finish. Ella, do you have any final comments? He's watching the replay here. Any final comments on this game?
I mean, overall, really great performance between both teams. Really great. I'm seeing
Some hugs?
some like hugs type thing. I know a lot of these kids are friends.
Yep.
They know each other.
Yep.
Obviously, they've known each other since middle school. They've
Yep.
all pretty much been playing.
Yep.
It's really nice to see good sportsmanship between at least a few of them.
That's what I wanted to see. It's good sportsmanship to finish off, because a game like this, everybody's got to be proud. It was a fierce fought battle. In my opinion, everybody's winner. The colored commentator's getting her shout outs here, but amazing game. And you know what? There was a lot to this game. It was more than just Giles' historical moment. Flambeau as a team is going through some stuff right now, and what I really liked was our seniors stepping up, and the guys that have been putting in the effort and doing it the right way all those years, coming in early, practicing. For me, this game was symbolic, and I can't wait for you to write about it in Flambeau Flyer. The symbolism of Giles, who put in all those hours of extra effort, not only getting and his friends, not only getting the 1,000 points, but he came through in the end to win this game, to pull it out for Flambeau. And I can't wait to hear what he says. I could tell you're emotional. I want you to go celebrate with your family, but I'm sure he's probably going to say this might be the best and most important game he's ever played as a Falcon.
I'd have to agree.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Go be with your family. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can't really say anything more. What a game. Thanks for watching. And it's been Daniel Panazzo having a front row to history.